So all throughout life, it seemed like we always had a place that was kind of quote unquote off limits, right? Sort of like an unwritten rule. When you were growing up, if you made it to your mom's house, it was like home base. You were safe. Nobody was going to come up in your mom's house and get you. Nobody was going to disrespect mom or grandma's house or come in the house or come on the porch and get you, right? You grew up a little while, different places were off limits. You run up into a church, they ain't coming up in the church to get me. You know what I mean? You're at work, they ain't coming in. Nowadays, it seems like nobody cares. There's no place off limits. They'll just get you wherever. It just seems that way. Your mama house ain't safe. Your grandma's house ain't safe. Churches ain't safe. It's just no place. That's how bad things have got. That may seem small to y'all, but that's actually pretty big, right? Take this case, for instance. A teen tries kidnapping a bikini barista in a coffee shop drive-thru. I don't know what to say anymore. Let's check this out.
It's 2 a.m. at a Bikini Barista stand in Lakewood, Washington, a business where workers often dress in swimwear or lingerie, where one customer, seen here, pulls in for a smoothie. But as you'll soon see, a frozen drink doesn't appear to be the only thing on the man's mind. The scantily clad barista can be seen chatting with the man for a few seconds before heading off to retrieve his order. The barista returns and again appears to talk to the soon-to-be suspect before he hands her a signed receipt. Now, the woman hands the man his beverage when the suspect makes a shocking move. He's seen grabbing the worker's arm, nearly yanking her out of the drive-thru window before speeding off. The woman immediately dials 911 moments before police arrive on the scene.
Nah, I don't want to hear none of y'all say it. I had no idea it was what type of place this was, right? But still, that the fact still remains, right? Because some of y'all are like, well, she's working at a place that may invite some unwanted guests. That still does not make it right. Stop trying to justify it because of the way she's dressed or whatever like that. No, that still gives nobody the right to try to kidnap someone. Knock it off.
Immediately dials 911 moments before police arrive on the scene.
The clipboard. He won't hand me the clipboard, so I reach out a little far to grab it, and he grabs his arm and tries to pull me out of the window. Tried to pull me out of the window, and okay. I grabbed this, he held on and started screaming, and then I ripped my entire up, and I shut the window out and called the cops. Yes, he grabbed me by this arm and
okay. Do you know him?
No, he paid with credit card. He was a customer.
Okay. Does his card have a name on it or anything?
Right here, Ezekiel Guerrero. I don't know if it's a stolen credit card. He was in a.
You heard that right. The victim tells police the man paid with a credit card bearing the name Ezekiel Guerrero that investigators would later confirm matches the suspect in question.
He wasn't thinking. Clearly, his mind was only on one thing. He saw her and instantly thought he wanted to kidnap her. He didn't even think he had done paid with his own credit card. And once the police come, it was gonna be easy to track him down. Like, these type of people, they don't need to be at like strip clubs or bars or nothing, because they can't think straight. They can't.
In a Scion TC, right?
Yes, Scion TC. Okay. It was like that space gray, like that, like not dimensional color or metallic, whatever. I couldn't get the license plate because I was too busy getting up.
Did you see which way he went?
That way, and then I went to call the cops.
Okay. Have you ever seen this guy before?
No, I've never seen him before. Never, ever.
Okay.
Ever. First time.
Okay, so I know you described him to the dispatcher on the phone, but what did he look like?
He was like a barely Hispanic, super white guy with a blue bandana on his head and a blue, like, Dodgers, bright blue Dodgers jersey. I was joking. I was like, what, your favorite color is blue? Like, and, like, patterned fake Louis Vuitton jeans. Like, blue jeans with the fake designer shit all over them.
Anybody else in the car with him?
No, he's by himself.
Okay. Okay. Did he mention anything? Like, how long was he here?
He was here for I was making his drink for probably 2 or 3 or 4 minutes, whatever, chatting with him like any normal customer. What are you up to?
Anything else in the conversation that was
I
noteworthy?
said, probably when I was going, I was like, are you up right now? Because bro was fucking acting stupid. He says, yeah, kind of. And then bro tries to pull me out of the window.
Okay. All right. I see red marks on your wrist there.
All up my arm.
Okay.
All up my arm. In my armpit.
Jesus.
Bro tried to pull me out of the window.
All right. Let me get my camera. We'll get pictures of your red marks and stuff. We'll keep looking for them here. All right, I assume your arm was just getting yanked against the
right here.
The front, right?
I grab this window whenever I go to lean out this window because you got me up. You got me so up.
Sure.
When are these retards gonna figure out the center of gravity? Holy they stupid.
Hey, do you have access?
With a credit card and not even cash? No, my boss probably does not give a single honestly. I can ask.
Yeah.
I knew it happened at 2:20.
Yeah.
And all my cameras are working right now, and they were working, so I don't know. I can ask.
Okay.
So I got almost snatched out the window.
All right. So if we can find him, then we'll come back. We'll get you. We'll
execute him on the spot, please. What the actual?
Because my camera's going right now, I will say no. We can't do that. But hopefully we'll be able to identify him. Okay.
Lit.
Let me get you a case number. We'll get.
How does a place like this not have some type of security? You know what I mean? You don't want it to happen, but unfortunately, there's some weirdos out here. There's some weirdos out here, and the type that would do something like this. And if you're gonna have this type of business where you do and have women in there like this, you can't have them alone. Why do you think strippers have a security all around? Because people just don't think, they get beside themselves and they do stupid stuff. And again, there's weirdos out here. So, yeah, this place right here should have some type of security.
Get out of here.
1 week later, the suspect is tracked down and brought in for questioning.
Sure. I'm going to have you sit right there for me.
Investigators identified a man seen here as 19-year-old Ezekiel Guerrero, a teenager by the same name found on the receipt at the business.
Are you from California?
I am not. I'm not.
You're from up here?
From Eastern Washington, Yakima.
Oh, that's right. You're from the Sunnyside area, right?
Yeah, I was born in Yakima.
Granger, Sunnyside, all that area. Yeah. You're 19 years old?
Yep.
All right. I do want to talk to you about this.
Yeah.
And look, here's the thing. Now, I'm not here to make you look. I want to give you an opportunity to explain what happened.
No, of course.
We're just going to go about our way, okay? But before that, obviously you're in custody. I have to read you your constitutional rights, okay? So do you voluntarily wish to answer questions now?
Thank you. You're welcome. Yeah.
What happened?
Just before, I could ask for an attorney, but I figured, you guys seen. If I'm being honest, the only thing I was messed up that night. I was drinking. I was CrossFit. I was all of it. I remember I was.
Did he just say he was constipated? Did Buddy just say he was constipated? Constipation. That's a new one for me. That's a new one. Constipation made you do that. I've had some stomach problems before in my time. We all have, right? Did it ever make you want to kidnap somebody? Because if so, I wish I I wish upon myself to never have those type of stomach pains or constipation issues. I wish to never have that. The kind that will make you try to snatch a woman clear out the window. I didn't even know that was a side effect.
I had something. I had lost 1,000 that night. I remember being angry and I was drinking, and I had my ex. We're just over, and so I was like in a sad moment. I remember I was just super drunk. I don't remember too much of everything. I remember I was drinking, and I had ended up there, and all I remember is she asked me a question, and then I had reached in, and then and I remember opening my eyes, and then the moment she had like said help, I let go, and I just stopped, let it go, put the thing, and that's it. Like I'm being completely honest. I was super drunk that night. I was smoking, all of it, and that night I just I don't know. It was a mistake. It was honestly I didn't mean it. Like, that's not me. I promise. Like, it was just genuinely like it was just the moment that I had. I wish I didn't. You know.
Had you ever been there before?
Maybe one time before, like a while back. Not like regular or anything like that.
Do you remember what you ordered?
I always get a strawberry smoothie. I never get it at the house. I always get a strawberry smoothie. And I know because in the next morning, I seen the strawberry smoothie in my car.
What made you so angry?
The 1,000.
So you lost 1,000.
I lost 1,000. I was very sad. I was upset. My ex, we were going through things, and I felt alone. I know I was just drinking, and I was smoking, and I had like flashes, and I remember being there. I remember going there, and then I remember like at a moment of time, she had asked me a question, somehow like being messed up or something like that. I'd say yeah, and then
How'd you lose 1,000? Gambling?
No, not gambling. I had 1,000 on me, and I was drunk, and I remember dropping my wallet. I lost my key fob too to my work, and so I had to get that replaced. I lost some receipts in my wallet that night too. No, it was just a bad night for me. I'm sorry.
And you say you're smoking marijuana?
Yeah, marijuana.
So you were drunk and stoned?
Yeah. It was just a bad night.
Ezekiel confesses to the crime while repeatedly blaming alcohol and marijuana for his actions, but detectives continue digging for answers.
Were you angry at the barista?
No. I remember I was just angry because of the 1,000 and the situation that me and my ex were going through, and then I just felt alone. And then I don't know. I remember I don't even know. Like, I remember I was going home, and I ended up there. I seen the place, ended up there, and then all that happened, and I just remember letting go, and then just driving. I don't like want nothing. Like, I just let go, drove off, and that was it.
It sounds like it was kind of a spur of the moment thing, right? Like, it just happened.
Yeah, and I'm so like I didn't even remember the full thing. Like, I remember I was there, and I remember it happened, but I don't even remember the full thing. Like, I'm being honest. Like, I was drunk and I was drinking, and it was just. I was smoking, and I wasn't in right-minded state, you know.
What do you think you would have done had you pulled her through the window?
I promise you, like at that moment, at that time, I wasn't even like I don't even remember like physically grabbing her like that. Like I promise you, in that the moment I snapped back, I promise you, I let her go because she had said help, and I just drove off. I didn't do nothing. I just remember I swear it was just a terrible moment, and I don't even remember like actually like having a reason why to do that. Like
Do you remember the drive home?
Oh, yeah, like. Vividly, yeah.
Vividly, you remember that?
Vividly, I remember driving.
Do you remember once you got home? What did you do when you got home?
I remember going straight to my bed, and that was it. I fell asleep.
Okay, but you remember that?
Yeah, no. I do remember making it to my my room. And
Well, I mean, I think it goes without saying you scared the out of of this girl.
Wait, before y'all get to that, is nobody gonna ask him about the constipation? Like, I feel like somebody needs to dive into that, dig into that, if you will. You know what I mean? I feel like since he threw that out there, we gotta see where it goes. Somebody asked about the constipation. All right, it needs to be investigated, because that could be the sole contributor as to why this took place. You know what I mean? Right.
I mean, it's cut and dry, right? I mean, you used a credit card, you used a debit card with your name on it, the car's registered to you, you're on video. I mean, it sounds like it was probably an impulsive action or impulsive thing that you did, but you know, this girl.
Yeah, I get it.
It's 2:30 in the morning, right?
Yeah, I get it.
Lakewood's not an easy town.
Yeah, I get it.
It's just, you know, we're not here to condemn you by any means.
No, I
just,
get it.
you know, for the longest time, we've been trying to figure out like what was your goal or.
No, I get it. I don't even know why I even showed up there, bro. Like, I was drunk, I was upset, and I don't even remember like talking to her at first. Like, I mean, like, it was just a moment. I just flashes. Like, I was drunk, I was smoking, I was up. Like, I'm just like being real. Like, I was like.
Next, the detective shows Ezekiel some photos that he says directly tie Vakun to the alleged abduction attempt.
Is that you?
Yeah, that's me.
And then obviously that's your arm with your same tattoo that you have right now. And then that's off your Instagram photograph, right? And that's how we match those up. So this is obviously a picture. It looks like your right hand, but it's in the mirror, so it's reversed. Where were you at? Like, where were you drinking at or hanging out?
I was honestly just drinking. I was at my house. I was drinking at my house, and I was drinking in my car. I was in the right state of mind. I was depressed, honestly. Like, I felt sad, you know, like in a sad state of mind, and I was just kind of.
How'd you pick that stand? Because that stand's nowhere near you.
It's kind of off the beaten path for you.
That's just the only one that I know that's always open at that time. There's no other one, so that's why I knew. It's like, I don't go out to that area. I just had went. I was drinking. I was in the right state of mind. Like, it was just an idea. I thought it was good, you know.
Did you think we'd be coming eventually?
I mean, I'm not sure. I mean, I figured, like, you know, like, cause like, if I'm being honest, like, I was like, I woke up the next morning and I knew what I had done, but I was like it wasn't me. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm very sorry, and I just.
So, at the moment, I mean, you said you went through a fit of anger or rage. I think you said anger, not rage. But what did she do to prompt that? Like, did she say something? Did she say something to offend you?
No. It was, like I said, I wasn't, like, I was talking to her and I was there, but, like, I wasn't there. Like, my mind, I was just drunk, and I was just focused on, like, everything that, like.
What triggered you, though? Like, what was that final second? Because I'll tell you what happened.
Yeah.
She handed you the drink. You took the drink and threw it on the ground.
Yeah.
So it's like when she handed you the drink, it almost was as if in your mind you said, okay, this is the end of the conversation. The contact is over. And you just, like that. You threw it, you grabbed her. You tried to pull her. You lost your grip. You went to reach up high on her arm. And she was able to kind of break free because she locked her knees against the counter. But you got to take me to that point of what made you jump from 0 to 100 so quickly.
Like I said, I'm being honest. Like, I wasn't in the right state of mind. Like, I don't even remember the full conversation I had with that woman. Like, it was just a second. I remember thinking, like, I was in and out of it, like, my mind wise, and I just like. I don't know. I remember going home. I remember waking up the next morning, and I had remembered what I did, but it was very, like, it was just like, I'm sorry. Like, if I keep repeating myself, I'm just like, it's kind of like I'm sorry. Like, it's just so real. Like, but I'm just being honest. Like.
Now, the scary part about this, right? he has the ability to make you think in your mind and say, okay, maybe he made a mistake. Maybe this was just something that he did. This is out of the norm for him. Like, he has a really keen ability to make you think that in your mind and sit back and say, hold up. All right, maybe dude just legitimately made a mistake, acted sporadically, because, you know what I mean? You have to think that because he did it after paying, using his car, being on camera, his car being visible, everything, and like he ain't have a mask on or nothing. So that could, but I'll be honest with you, I've seen a ton of cases where they go to arrest people for doing this to like children and stuff like that, and they'll sit in, they'll talk, and they'll respond just like him. And then when they go to dig into their history and the different things they've done online and in discourse and stuff like that, you'd be like, what the what? You'll literally be floored. Seriously. So don't let him sway you or throw you off. Not saying that he is doing that, but I'm just saying you have to keep that in mind. Some people are just good at doing that and making you second guess whether or not they're really like that.
Ezekiel doubles down on his claim of not exactly remembering why he did it before one investigator offers up a possible motive.
How often do you go to Bikini?
Never. That was literally just a drunk idea. I hardly go.
So what was the idea? I mean, what? Forgive me, because I'm a woman.
No, I get it. I get it.
But what in the middle of the night? I get you've broken up with your girlfriend. Are you lonely? You know what makes you say, instead of going to like Dairy Queen and getting a smoothie, I'm gonna go see a girl that's not wearing.
Yeah. I mean,
what is in your mind when you make the decision to drive to Lakewood?
No. I get that. Like I was saying, I don't know. I wasn't in the right state of mind. I wasn't thinking. Like it just came to mind. I thought it was a good idea. I figured, oh, you know what? Like F it. I'm drunk. Single.
But I guess my question is, like, did you think maybe you could get a date? Like, or you just want to go see a pretty girl? Or do you think that maybe...
Honestly, I don't... I just see, like... I just see the pretty girl, yeah. But like, I don't... Not like a date or anything like that.
Were you angry? Were you angry at women or in general because of what you were going through?
No, I'm not angry at women in general.
No, at that time. Were you pissed at her, so maybe you took it out? You pissed at your ex, so you maybe took it out on this girl? When you maybe saw it wasn't going anywhere?
Oh, can you rephrase that one?
So were you? You said you were angry and sad. You had all these wide variety of emotions. Is it possible that when you got there, maybe you took it out on the barista?
No, I don't think so. I think it was just like emotions in general that I've been building up over time, because I did that day. I didn't see my ex. Like I had went to her house and she wasn't there, and so I left, and I was like, oh, and we were already going through things, and so it's like, okay, like I get it, like, you know what I'm saying, like, oh, I'm just gonna let her do her, like, you know what I'm saying. And so I was going through it. I don't know. I was just not in the right state of mind, and everything happened quickly, and I don't know.
They're those girls or women are very vulnerable at 2:30 in the morning. Obviously, the way they're dressed, how they're working, where they're at, they're exposed to, all types of people that come through there. And so when we see that, we have to think the worst. We have to think, were you going to kidnap her? Were you going to kill her? Were you going to sexually assault her?
Yeah.
Has this happened somewhere else? Do we have a pattern? So we had to take it pretty serious.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. It makes sense.
So that's kind of why we came so hard at you.
No, it makes sense. I get it. I understand. I understand what I understand. Like I said, I'm like very sorry. I was up, and I don't remember. And it was just flashes, and I regret it, and I'm sorry. And it was just a moment, and I regret it.
Sure, but I would caution you gotta, right now, the way they look at this is an attempted kidnap, because it's really not anything else.
Yeah.
So, I don't know how it's going to play out. It's not up to us once you leave this room. We just submit what we've done.
Ezekiel is charged with first-degree attempted kidnapping. At last check, the 19-year-old is expected back in court this fall.
I'm definitely interested to see what he was given on that situation, but more so I want to hear y'all's responses on whether or not you believe this is something he planned out to do, or this was spur of the moment reactionary type thing, or was it due to the stuff that he said he was on, maybe the constipation. What do you think? Like, and if he would have succeeded in getting her out of there, what would he have done then? Like, that's the question you have to ask yourself too. So I wonder what a judge and jury would say about this and what type of time. If anybody has any update on the case, put it in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Y'all be safe though.